indices traded with a modest bullish bias and largely showed a swing here. I will not say it was completely bullish, but specifically UK 100 has seen a bearish move. Rest all of the indices just were in swing zone, while the Germany has traded with a little more bullish bias. So now what to expect from DE40, UK 100, Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. What that is. Thus, if you are not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. Do like, share, comment as well. Let's start first. We'll look into the Germany, followed with UK and then US indices. Now, firstly, on the hourly chart, see one point you should note. It has the support here at 15,800. It has breached this, move towards the 20-period moving average. Now, after taking the support, it is retracing here. See the bearishness, see the retracement. The angle is different, thus it can still show a further bearish move here. It can give you sharper bearish move what we had seen here. Thus, a selling entry below 15,800. Rather, I will say 15,820 itself can be taken, but then 800, 780 is the support zone, and then we will see 760 as the major support. So yes, if you are selling at 15,820, we have to be watchful. As long as 15,760 is respected, there are greater supports, and only below 15,750, 760 is where the bears will take over. Right now, what is happening? Yes, it is trying to retrace a little. Double top levels are. And on the upside, if it stays beyond 15,840, the lower price has to be above 15,840. We can buy again, but then be very alert for 15,860, and then we might be looking at 15,900 levels on the upside. Stochastic near to overbought, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI trying to look downwards. Coming to 2-hour charts, likewise on the 2-hour charts, it is still respecting this bullish channel here, respecting the lows here, and trading in this zone. Just let it break below the channel, specifically below 15,800, 780 zone is where the bears will take. Stochastic overbought, MACD has crossed over at the top, trying to trade with little divergence. RSI is overbought. Coming to 3 on the 3-hour charts, likewise, it is not showing any signs of reversal or retracement. Let it stay below 15,800 for the confirmation of the drop. Stochastic near to overbought, MACD has crossed over at the top, again at an elevated levels, trying to trade with little divergence, trying to trade with little bearishness. Now, if you look at the bottom here at -100, it has in fact reached a further pinnacle towards +120 levels. The stock RSI extremely overbought, needs a little bit of cooling here. And similarly on the 4-hour charts as well, extreme bullishness, steep angle is seen here. Thus wait for it to stay below 15,800, 780. Now, if you look at the 20-period moving average, this is right now sitting far below at 15,700 and below levels. The probability for it to drop towards these levels also exists strong. The stochastic has dropped, MACD is on the verge of a crossover for sell, RSI is elevated levels. Coming to the daily, now if you look at the daily charts, rise, retracement, then this breakout is staying bullish, and yes, it has come out of this bearish channel. Also, if you notice, these were the highs here where we have seen maximum resistance earlier for DAX, and it has come very closer to these levels here towards 16,000. Also, if you see, the preceding candle was a swing candle. Today's candle has opened flat. It has tried to move upwards. It can create lower highs at 15,850, 860. And then also we can see a possible reversal where it can try to move towards 750, 700 levels. Thus, for the day, I will also recommend that be alert for 15,900 levels as well. It can achieve higher highs and higher lows as well. So largely, I will be expecting a swing in DAX with a bearish bias. That will be my expectation. Stochastic extremely overbought, MACD extremely divergent and bullish. And see what a reversal, what a massive rise here. But yes, this also calls for it to retrace. RSI overbought here. Thus, I will recommend you to sell here at 15,800 or 780 levels. Yes, even in fact, you can initiate a sell entry at 15,820 itself, but then we have to be alert for 800, 780 as the first support zone, then below that 750. And then if it stays below 750, you can say that the bears will take over for 700 levels, close to 700 levels. On the upside, you can buy here at 15,860 levels, I will say. Beyond 15,860 is where we can look forward to 15,880, 900 zone. Very strong resistance there at 15,900. And if it stays beyond 15,900, nothing to think about. It is going to fly high. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at FTSE 100 or UK. See, UK 100 after achieving the highs day before yesterday towards 7540, it has erased all the gains and it has come towards 7400, which is a greater support zone. If you look at the movement here, see this is the resistance zone at 7480, which it needs to break past by in order to confirm a reversal. What has happened here? It has dropped consistently. It is now retracing. Now this is not a reversal. It is still a retracement. But once you see the price is staying beyond 7440, 7450 zone, you can say that we may see a further rise. Remember, it has got very strong resistance as long as 7480 is not breached today. Only beyond 7480 we can say that the bulls will try to take over. Else, if you notice, this is the channel in which it is, and the resistance is going to be maximum at around 7450, 7460 zone. And yes, one can buy at 7440, but with caution note. Also, if you look at the hourly charts, it is forming a support base at here. See, on the hourly charts, it is trying to create something like this, and thus once you see it is staying below 7420, we can initiate a selling position again. Also, let's have a further detailed look. Stochastic near to overbought, MACD crossing over here at the bottom, trying to look upwards, trying to trade with bullishness. RSI flat. Coming to two. Likewise, on the 2-hour chart, see one point you should note, it was trading in this bullish channel, it has given a breach and it is trying to retrace. So yes, it has now come to the bearish zone, but we have to be watchful. It can reinitiate the complete zone here. See, this is the channel in which it is trading. It has hit a bottom and it can again fly back towards the highs. The stochastic overbought, MACD at bottom, it is trying to converge, crossover for the buying entries. RSI flat. Coming to 3-hour, similar observation on the 3-hour charts, flat bottom trying to initiate. Once you see it staying beyond 7440, possibly little bullishness can be expected beyond 7440 levels towards 7450-60 zone, and it is above 7460 where we can expect FTSE 100 to show more bullish momentum. The stochastic rising from the bottom, MACD trading with divergence and bearishness, RSI staying flat. Coming to 4-hour, likewise on the 4-hour chart, see drop retracement, and if it breaches on the downside below 7420 and 7400 levels, you can expect similar size of red candle, which will take it till towards 7380, 7350 levels. So yes, we have come to a critical junction on FTSE 100 where it has to decide which direction it wants to take. Right now, it is still largely it is still trading in this bullish channel. Any drop below 7400 should be taken up seriously, where 7380, 7350 levels should be seen. Stochastic at bottom trying to rise, MACD bearish, RSI flat, and on the daily chart. Remember, on the daily charts, first of all, look at the preceding candle. It has a very strong push on the downside, and then this red candle has been seen. Now, this red candle, it is still forming a flag here, the top here at 7450, 7470, 60 zone, and on the downside, the support here at 7380. So yes, it is below 7400 is where slight bearishness will be seen, but one can initiate a selling entry once you see it is staying below 7420 levels, with a caution note that 7400 very good support, and below 7400 is where the bears will be taking over, and we can see a second red candle towards the lows there below 7300, 320. On the upside, buy at around 7440, but again on the upside, be extremely alert towards 7480. It is only beyond 7480 the bulls will take over. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at NASDAQ before we look into Tech 100 and discuss the details, and I will give you the trading strategy. If you want to learn this art of trading, you can join my mentorship batch. The 27th batch starts coming Monday, couple of days, and this could be the last trading batch for the year. After that, the next batch, 28th batch, probably we might start in January. Thus, register for this batch. Do not miss this opportunity. Reach out to me for more. And yes, all the questions are answered here on my platform forexfunda.com. Here on the front page itself, you'll find the features tab where you can find the details related to the mentorship batch, the curriculum, the timings, and the schedule, along with the option to pay the proceed with the payment and book your seat. And yes, we have our weekly webinar coming this Sunday where we are going to discuss the market insights for the coming week. Yes, this platform has much more to offer, whether be it the breaking news, the economic calendar, the markets data, where you search for your favorite instrument, do the charting, do the analysis. You can schedule a call with me, and yes, the discussion forums where you can discuss with the like-minded people. Visit the platform forexfunda.com, and yes, if you want to join my signals channel, reach out to me via Telegram or email. Now, look at US100 on the hourly chart. See what has happened on US100. The drop here was sharper. It has retraced here. The retracement is a bit gradual than what we have seen with the rise, with the drop. Thus, it appears it can again fall back. Also, second thing here is we have seen lower lows here. So this is expanding lower lows, higher highs. And thus 15,850, 870, 880 zone is where we are going to look at as the greater resistance zone for Tech 100 for the day. Second thing here is on the hourly charts, it is consolidated enough here on the hourly charts, formed a very good strong. And the next is see higher highs, higher lows. It is still trading with a modest bullish bias. Thus, I will wait for it to stay below 15,820. Now, if you recall, 15,820 was the resistance yesterday. Now it has become the support. So 15,820, 800 and 780. This is the zone where we have maximum support for Tech 100. Below 780 is still, as long as the 760 levels. How strong is the support at 760? All the candles close above 760. This also creates or makes it the greatest support zone. So below 760 is where the bears will be taking over. And if you look at on the upside, see 15,840 levels is still proving out to be a greater resistance. But let's have a detailed look. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish. It has seen the bottom. It is trying to retrace. RSI flat. Coming to 2-hour charts. Likewise, on the 2-hour chart, see prices were divergent from the 20 period. It has taken the support from the 20 period. It is trying to trade in this bullish channel and thus beyond. So yes, we have to wait for it to break past 15,850, 60 zone in order to confirm the further rise. Else right now, after the drop, this is retracing and it can again reverse. Be careful. Stochastic overbought, MACD is bearish. It is trying to converge crossover. RSI is flat. Coming to 3-hour chart. On the 3-hour chart, see it is just taking the support from the 20 period moving average, and the moving average are trading flat, suggests that the bullishness getting diminished, but it is still bullish only. Now, if you look at the 3-hour charts, what has happened in the preceding 3 candles, lower highs? This candle tried to break past 15,840, failing to do so, trying to reverse. Thus, once you see it is staying below 15,800 and see below 15,820 itself, a little bearishness. However, I will not trade this as bearish as long as 15,760 is not taken on the downside. Stochastic overbought, MACD bearish, RSI is near to overbought zone. Coming to the 4. Now look on the 4-hour chart. See, flat top suggests that how strong is the resistance on the upside. And yes, a flat bottom here at 760 suggests how strong is the support as well. But yes, on the downside, we have seen a break towards 4-hour moving average or 20 period moving average. That is what I mean. And below this, yes, more bearishness to prevail. Stochastic overbought, MACD trading with divergence and bearishness. RSI is near to overbought. Coming to the daily. First of all, look at the daily chart. See, preceding candle was a swing candle. Now, yesterday's candle achieved lower lows and failed to break past the highs here. Does it mean that it can resume its upward journey today? Or we can see the double top is done. It is going to break again on the downside, creating lower lows. Let's have a study here. And if you look at, see, this is coming after. First of all, if you study the behavior, one bullish candle consolidation, second bullish candle consolidation. Thus, if it gives a breakout on the upside, certainly the bulls will try to take over here. And we can expect it to break past, in fact, 16,000 levels here, and more bullishness may prevail as well. A stochastic overbought, MACD is divergent and bullish. It has seen a very, very good rise, and this could be the last possible leg of the rise here, where it can achieve the extreme highs. RSI is overbought as well. So looking at this, see, one can buy here at 15,840 itself, but then 15,850, 860 is going to be the resistance zone. It needs to break past by. So once Nasdaq 100 stays above 15,860, you can say that the bulls are trying to take over. On the downside, you can sell here at 15,820 itself, but we have to be watchful on the downside. As long as 15,760 is respected, you can expect a possible reversal in Nasdaq, what we have seen yesterday. Below 760 is where the bears will take over. I still expect it to give a little swing, but once it stays beyond 15,860, as long as 15,920 is respected, that is the first resistance. Beyond 15,920, it will go close to 16,000 levels. Close to 16,000 levels is what I meant, that it may not break past 16,000 levels, but may go closer to it. Thus, we have to trade with caution till then. Take your trades accordingly. Below 15,760 is where the bears will try to take over for 726.50 600 levels. Trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See, US30 is just consolidating on the downside. It has not yet breached 34,800 levels, and if you look at lower highs, lower lows, trying to break out here. Thus, if you see it is staying beyond 35,020, we can buy again. But then 35,050 is the major milestone, and if it stays beyond 35,050, we can expect it to move towards 35,150 and plus levels. Now, what has happened here on US30? The rise, retracement, and it is still staying bullish, trading in this channel. Now, on the downside, we have to wait for it to break below 34,950, 930 zone, below which a little bearishness to prevail, and then we can expect it to achieve lower lows as well for today. Stochastic overbought. MACD has seen the bottom. It is trying to diverge more. It is trying to retrace. RSI is flat. Coming to 2 on the 2-hour charts, it is retraced towards 20 period, trying to rise again. We have to wait for it to stay above 35,020 level for 35,050 and 35. Beyond 35,050 is where the bulls will take over. Right now, if you notice what has happened, it is still traded lower lows and retraced here. Thus, below 34,950 and 34,900 is where complete bearishness will be seen. Stochastic overbought, MACD bearish, RSI near to overbought zone near and staying flat. On the 3-hour chart, it has just retraced towards 20 period and staying bullish. If you notice here what has happened, one bearish candle and the retracement candles are with a smaller body size. This suggests that this is still not a complete reversal as long as the preceding highs are breached. Respected. On the downside, a selling entry is far below at 34,950 and 900, but a support level, see how strong is the support at 34,800. Very strong here, below which you can say that the bears will take over. A stochastic overbought, MACD crossing over here at the top, trying to trade with divergence. RS near to overbought as well. Coming to 4-hour. On the 4-hour chart, see bullishness getting diminished. Look at these two candles, almost identical, symmetrical. It has come back to the same zone. Thus, a breakout here can bring the more bullishness. Beyond 35,050, stay bullish. Stochastic MACD has crossed over at the top, trying to trade with little divergence. And see, this crossover is coming at an certainly elevated levels, which could pull back. RSI is overbought. Coming to the daily charts. Now look at the daily charts. See, lower highs are done. And from here, possibly we may see a reversal. We can see a breakout towards 34,800. But any breakout beyond 35,020, just stay long, just stay bullish. Stochastic extremely overbought, MACD bullish, RSI near to overbought. Specifically below 34,950 levels is where certainly we can see 900 and 800 levels as the next targets, and below 800 is where the bears will take over. Above 35,050 stay long for 35,150 levels as well. Take your trades accordingly. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Do watch the next update before the US session. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day.